Blessings and love to my beautiful star seeds and light workers. Hi Aries, how are we doing today? This is Leanne, your host here at Star Essence Awaken. Today I decided we're going to do a love reading for the month. When you click on the channels when you're meant to be here, it's a timeless reading. I hope everyone is staying safe. We've got Thanksgiving 2 weeks away. Gobble gobble. My favorite holiday of the year. I love being grateful. I love giving thanks. It also brings much abundance back into our lives when we open a space in our heart for gratitude and appreciation. If you're new to my channel, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. At Star Essence Awaken, we focus on cracking that star soul open so you can jump into and tap into all that magnificence that's just lying dormant within. As you awaken and you go through this process, you expand your creative juices and your potentials, and you truly tap into that authenticity and take charge of your life. And you co-create with divine. It's such a magical experience, and it's ongoing. And it's a process of evolution. So here at Star Essence Awaken, we support your growth and your expansion. We're your #1 fan. All right. Without further ado, we're going to get into the reading. I'm going to let the messages fall, and then I'm going to line them all up, and then we'll start the reading. Okay? So I'm going to invite my angels, my guides, divine into the mix, and all my sentient beings of love and light, and my transitioned loved ones, and my ancestors, and my entire high vibe tribe, my love family, my love team. They're all going to be present as we move forward with a beautiful love reading for my Aries fire signs. Wow. And right now, during the Scorpio season, we're all taking a deep dive into the crevices, deep, dark aspects of our soul that want to come forward. They want to bubble to the surface. So a lot of people are working on shadow work right now. And as I speak, I can't make this up. The High Priestess card came out. So that's exactly what you guys are doing right now. So I'm going to lay her down, and we're going to continue. All right. Thank you, Spirit, angels, and guides for the messages that want to come forward at this time. Wow, they all want to hop. Must be that fiery energy you guys have going on. What other messages do we have for my beautiful fire signs, my Aries today? Please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you, my angels and guides. Thank you, my entire High Vibe tribe, for being present and providing us with clear and concise messages. All right. I'm just going to keep laying them out here as we go. It's amazing how 2020 is coming to an end, and it's had its share of obstacles and challenges and adversities. But we are moving past them all. And we're going to be going into 2021 here shortly. You know, and change is inevitable. So the best thing to do is be flexible, adaptable, and go with the flow. Like they say, go with the flow. So I know Aries pretty well. I have a lot of fire signs around me at all times, even though I'm a water sign, and I have a lot of fire in my chart. I don't know if you all have had your birth chart done before, but I also am a Leo moon, which is another fire sign. What other messages do we have for my beautiful Aries? Please and thank you, Spirit. Now, you guys are getting a ton of major Arcana cards right out the gate. That's amazing. And I can see that there's a lot of positive changes going on. There's some shifting going on. Some illumination. A lot that was in the dark is being brought to the light. So you guys are doing a lot of inner work. And it's paying off. Big rewards. I can see that already. There's a lot of abundance swarming around you. And swirling around you. And looks like there might even be a cup of love on the table. Wow. Aries. Aries, you guys are natural born leaders. You guys are highly charismatic. People gravitate towards you. You're a fun sign to be around. You're very action oriented. You guys can tend to be a little impatient at times, but it's because you guys are very impulsive. You guys just want to get her done, you know. You got a lot of that energy, that active energy. There's nothing wrong with that. So you guys are probably climbing the walls with the situation we've had over the past several months here under quarantine. Let's see, what other messages do we have for my beautiful Aries? Fire signs. Woo, 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 woo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Looky, looky. Okay, we're going to go over them all, but yes, I'm feeling love is in the air. It's all around you. And you have a lot of good, positive cards on the table. We're going to continue. And there's going to be a major, major shift that's going to take place. But it's going to be for your best. It's going to be something that happens that you're not expecting, but you will expect it because I'm telling you about it. It's all in divine timing. Whoa, whoa. Mamma mia, I can say that, I'm Italian. Okay, let's see here. We set them up. Yeah, you guys are hardworking too, I know that for sure. Interesting, the way the cards are coming out with the reading here. You guys are going to pull a 180 though. Complete turnaround in your life. You're going to be heading one direction, but then you're going to be moving in a different direction. And it's going to be divinely timed and divinely guided. You guys are going to be mastering a craft. So, there's a lot brewing. Okay. Whoa. Wow. Any additional cards for my beautiful Aries fire signs? My light workers and my star seeds. Please and thank you, Spirit, at this time. Any additional cards? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Any other messages that need to come forward this time? Yeah, there's a lot going on. A lot going on with my Aries and Scorpio season. Now this is a timeless reading, so like I said earlier, and it's probably going to play out within the next 30-45 days. So this is an extensive reading. It's not for 2 weeks. It's for a month and a half, maybe even 2 months. Let's see. As the energies, because I read energies. So I'm also a intuitive reader. So I feel the energies, and I tell you what my angels have to say because I get channeled messages, symbolism, and images. Any additional cards for my Aries that need to come forward at this time? Please and thank you, Spirit. That card fell on the ground here. Okay. Alright, and at the bottom of the deck, you got a gift from Divine that's coming forward. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Coins. All about your finances. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Now we're going to begin. So we're going to start with the High Priestess. This is a feminine energy. And the High Priestess is going on an inner journey and trusting that intuition and those psychic gifts. You have a lot of psychic gifts that are hidden that want to come forward and present. So don't be afraid to truly go on that deep dive and follow those nudges and those inspirations. That's your inner GPS system, leading you inward so you can truly discover the aspects of yourself that have been hidden or mysteriously kept dormant, sleeping until you were ready to engage them and receive them. These are gifts from divine. It's a beautiful energy to have because you're also on a spiritual quest of balancing out the light with the dark. And they're all energies. So it doesn't matter if it's dark energies or light energies. Just because it's a dark energy doesn't necessarily mean it's evil. That's a misinterpretation. A lot of people think that, ooh, you don't want to worship a dark goddess like Hecate. You know, she's at the crossroads. No, that's not what that's about at all. It's about doing the shadow work and truly bringing all parts of your soul back into union and unification in accordance with divine. So you're going to be using your spiritual senses now. Your psychic abilities want to come forward. And I feel like some of you have gifts that are like clairvoyance, where you're going to see images and you're going to have dreams. You're going to be prophetic with dreams, where you're going to be seeing situations that are going to play out in the near future. And you just need to embrace these gifts that divine is giving you now. You're ready for these gifts because the next card out is the card of illumination. The sun is lighting everything up. You're going to see your path forward clearly now. You're like a baby. See that baby with the pure potential on the back of the horse? And the horse is white, and the reason being is because you've got pure potential. You're just starting out. And the whole world is your playground. And with these intuitive abilities and psychic abilities, and you're also very telepathic. So trust everything that's coming forward. You may have some of these gifts, you may have all of these gifts. You may have all of the clairs or some of the clairs, like clairsentience, you know, where you can feel and just know, and claircognizance, just, you know, knowing, like, you know, that's the truth, and that's the way and direction you need to go, and because you might be getting some downloads through your crown chakra that are going to be providing you with this wisdom, because the High Priestess is all about wisdom. She's always in the right place at the right time because she's trusting that intuition, that GPS system that never guides her astray. She's always on the correct path at all times. And with the sun lighting up your path for you, you're going to definitely know what direction you need to go in and when to do it. The timing factor is going to be right on point. It's kind of like when you have a bow and arrow and you hit the bullseye. And that's what you're doing. So don't take these gifts for granted. These are serious gifts that are coming forward right now. So you have a very active dream life. And you know how a lot of people say, oh, I never dream? But we all dream. We may not realize that we're dreaming. So what I encourage you to do at this point in your life is to get a journal and jot down your dreams. Or before you go to bed, you know, meditate and pray for a little while. And see what types of downloads want to come through your crown chakra. And I really feel like you're going to be opening up your third eye as well and receiving a lot more additional gifts. You may even have the gift of clairaudience. I've got that gift where you hear things. Things are whispered to you. And it's really trippy. And it's on point. But you need to figure out what are the special psychic gifts that want to come forward for you. And it's going to be different for every one of you. And there may be multiple gifts, or there just may be one. It doesn't matter. It's a gift from divine, and it's a gift you can utilize in your daily life. And it's definitely going to help you when it comes to discerning relationships and love. So take that all into account and make sure you have a pen and paper handy or a journal nearby when you go to bed at night. Alright, that's exciting for you. Next card out is the King of Swords. So you're going to be standing in your truth and your authenticity. And people are going to look up to you. And again, he's got the sword, facing up to heaven. It's directly pointed at heaven. So you're bringing heaven here on earth. You've got the connection going on from the earth plane, from Gaia, Mother Earth, all the way up to the heavens and beyond, the ethereal realms and all the higher dimensions. So you truly have intuition. This is also a card of intuition, because Swords is all about communication, and it's all forms of communication. Psychic communication, intuition, verbal communication. The one thing I like about, so these are very similar because they're both intuitive cards. One thing I like about the King of Swords is if he doesn't like how you're performing and you're not standing in your truth and authenticity and you're lying through your teeth, he's going to cut you out of his life. He's not going to put up with the malarkey. The BS, he can only handle the BS for a quick second, and that's it. People look up to him. They respect him. He's powerful. He's very objective, and he keeps his emotions in check. He can come across cold, blunt, a little authoritarian, but it's all in the name of truth and authenticity and integrity. Those are his principles that guide him. He's very just. He only wants to see the facts. Show me the facts. So in regards to relationships or your career, it's all about show me the facts. I'm just here for the facts. And this is an air sign. So air signs, they can tend to be a little on the flighty side once in a while. Sometimes they need to get grounded in Mother Earth. That's okay. You just meditate. You go on a long walk. You walk barefoot in the grass. I know it's fall time and we're going to be moving into winter, so that might not be wise at this point. But there's so many different ways you can ground yourself. One way I recommend is breath work. Another way would be meditation. Anything, even dancing, having fun dancing, getting grounded with your dancing. And drumming's another way. Join a drumming circle. Really cool. But this king here, when he's in a relationship, he respects others that are honest and have integrity that they bring to the table. So remember that. Remember that. That's important. And again, I'm just reading energies. So I don't want you to think it's just for the male or it's for the female. It's not. It's gender specific. No, you can mix and match it. However, depending on your circumstance. Now the next card out is the Ace of Wands. So this is a passionate message, an offer that's coming forward or opportunity, and it's also divinely guided. That's why the hand of divine is there, holding the branch that is beginning to burst with new life. This is beautiful. So you want to make sure you nurture this opportunity or this project, this idea that's coming to the forefront for you. Now when I think of wands, I think of action. So you're going to be taking some swift action with this, and it's heart-centered, which is also beautiful. This is wonderful. Now, the wands also represent the fire signs, which you are. You are a fire sign. So, there's that. The next card out is we have the Empress. The Empress is all about being grounded, being stable, bringing in abundance, having your creative juices flowing. So this and this together is a beautiful combination. Beautiful combination. So you're going to be starting a brand new, beautiful, budding opportunity that you're passionate about, that truly ignites fire in your belly. Makes you just feel like, just so wonderful. And you may be pregnant. Maybe the news that's coming in is that you're pregnant and you're going to be having a little one. Because she also, not only does she birth new opportunities in creative endeavors and entrepreneurship type endeavors, and she's also so connected to Mother Earth and very, very nurturing to everyone around her. And she manifests quickly and precisely, just sitting there, relaxing, being in receptive mode. She's like the High Priestess energy. She doesn't have to move around and be very active. She's so connected with Mother Gaia that she can just sit there and visualize. And maybe that's what you guys are, visionaries. Maybe that's what's coming forth with the High Priestess energy, is you guys are visionaries, and you guys can see through your clairvoyance, this new opportunity that's budding before it even manifests, and then you bring it into the 3D world. Wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful story right now, Aries. And these energies together, this is a magnificent partnership right here, of these two energies. Beautiful. Let's continue. Now, and it may be in love. It may be in love. Because now we have the Page of Cups, which is a water sign. So this is a Pisces, a Cancer. What's the other water sign? Scorpio. So it's either a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that sign. People get so caught up on the signs. So I don't like to really go into the signs too much in my readings, because these might be the energies that are around you, that people are imbuing, or this could be your energy right now, where you're coming across very compassionate, very sensitive to others, very empathetic and committed and dedicated. And, the page, this is like brand new, young energy. And he's got a cup of love. So this might be someone who's younger than you, who's interested in you, and could see a beautiful, long-standing future with you, and abundance, because you got the Empress here. And she's highly attractive. Everyone loves the Empress. She's all four queens combined. Or vice versa. It could be a younger female that's pursuing you, or you could be pursuing someone else. But there might be a little slight age difference. It doesn't matter about the age so much as, where are you resonating with the other? Are you guys having a meeting of the minds? Are you guys having a meeting of the heart? That's extremely important, because this is a heart-centered, love proposal, love offer that's coming forward for you. And if it isn't in the relationship sector, and you're already in a committed relationship, maybe you guys are taking it to the next level as well, and it's going to get even deeper, and it's even going to become better. Or this could be in regards to your career, and there's a new budding opportunity that's going to be passionate, but it's also going to be heartfelt, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna absolutely love it. You're gonna be birthing a brand new business that you're on fire with passion and with love. But I'm thinking that it's going to be a love offer, because the next card out is the Two of Cups, and this is in the minor arcana, but in regards to the lovers, but this is like soulmate energy. This is a true compatible partnership. Now, if this isn't in love, then this is a true compatible partnership in the business arena. If you're going after an entrepreneurship or a business venture, it looks like it's going to be extremely favorable from this point. I'm not sure in what, you're going to have to plug and play it, but it's definitely in one of these two arenas. Now, one thing I want to say about the Two of Cups is you guys complete one another. Well, you guys are already complete on your own, but this is an extremely healthy communication with another. And you guys are equal. It's an equal give and take, equal exchange. It's that true principle of reciprocity, fully vested in one another. If you're thinking about starting a new business venture with someone, this is a yes card. This is saying that this person is trustworthy, loyal, committed, long-term. They'll go through it with you, through the good and bad. I mean, they'll stay by your side. You guys truly have a wonderful yin-yang opportunity to make something great happen between you, whether it's in the business sector or it's in your personal relationships. It's a wonderful relationship to have around you. Now, the next card out is the Tower. So when I think of the Tower, this is abrupt change. So something is going to happen abruptly, like quickly, like suddenly. You're not even going to see this happening. It's going to happen so fast, and you're going to wonder, whoa, you're going to be in a daze, wondering, where did that come from? How did this happen? But it's going to knock you off your feet. It's kind of like a double punch, where you go, ugh, and you lose some air. But just know that this is actually divinely timed to help you get back on track. So maybe you were off track in regards to your destiny, in regards to your North Star. And this is going to rattle your cage a little bit and humble you. Maybe you were on easy street and you were just taking things for granted and feeling entitled, or had ego in the mix. And maybe you needed to have destiny with divine come in and say, hey, look, we're going to have a change of course here, and we're going to help you become more humble, more open, more understanding, more flexible, more adaptable to a situation that needs your attention from your heart center. And maybe that's what this is going to help you do. These people, or this individual who's coming in is going to help you be successful with this turnaround because of the Tower moment. I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out, but I know that this person is fully vested in you and has your back. So let's continue and see, because there's a judgment that's going to be made. And you had to go through that Tower moment in order to wake up, because this is a wake-up call. These are people that are coming back from the dead. They're breaking free. So maybe you needed to have that Tower moment in order to break free from some situation that was holding you back from your greatness. And you have the support around you to see it through, because everything is lining up in divine timing now, because divine knows exactly where your North Star is and what you need to pursue in order to get there and be the happiest version of yourself. Interesting. Because then after that, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So now, you're taking a couple steps back and you're reflecting. You're reevaluating where you're at with your life after that Tower moment already occurred. And thinking, wow, what direction am I headed with my finances? This is all about your money matters and your career. And it may have some type of significance on your family relationships as well, or your significant other if you're in a relationship. I'm not quite sure how this is playing out for you, but there's so many different scenarios. That's why I always say plug and play with it. But you're definitely reevaluating where you're at in your life and what direction you need to go with your finances and your investments and your career. So, yeah, there's been some turmoil that has happened, but this is like the wounded warrior right here. This is the Nine of Wands. So the wounded warrior always feels like they have to defend themselves, stand in their truth, like a battleground. But they're not going to throw in the towel. They're going to persevere, and they're going to get her done. And that's where you're at. It's like we all have challenges and obstacles we have to overcome throughout our lives. And so you're looking back and wondering why you had to go through that tower moment. And yes, be inquisitive and ask the questions of the universe you need to. Divine will always respond. So ask the questions you need to, and just know that everything is working out for your highest and best good. And everyone around you's highest and best good is associated with you. You know, there's been a lot of people that have been challenging you. You know, this is the Five of Wands next to this Nine of Wands. And so you're always having to hold your own and defend yourself against all these other people that want to cause drama in your life and cause struggle. And many times these people are envious or jealous of you or your circumstances and the situation, feeling that it's unfair. But you have to do what's best for you, Aries. And if that means you have to, you know, move in a different direction, then do it. Don't get sucked into this pendulum of this lower vibration that's going to hold you back from your greatness. You're brilliant, you're intelligent, you're organized, you're determined, you persevere. How do I know that? Because the wounded warrior always defends his own or her own and always gets to the end. So I know you're going to persevere. You're going to persevere, and it's going to make you that much stronger. And you're going to learn the lessons you need to learn so you can put this behind you once and for all. But it's time to separate yourself from any of the lower vibrations that are holding you back or making you feel small or unimportant. It's time for you to rise above and squash all of this drama. Now, this might be an internal drama that's going on in your head. You might be analyzing a situation over and over and over again, and it's causing a lot of toxicity in your life and mental anguish, and it's time to put it to rest. So think about, what's going on. It's either an internal conflict or an external conflict. It's one of the two. And it's time to say goodbye to that once and for all. Don't entertain it anymore. Rise above. Rise above it all, because it's time for you to heal so that you can expand and grow and create, because, you have a wonderful life ahead of you. Next card out is the Seven of Pentacles. So you're working on your craft. You're working on your craft diligently. You're putting in the time and the energy to get it done. And it's going to pay off. All the hard work that you've been putting in, all the research you've been doing, all the long hours, everything that you've been doing to build back your legacy is going to pay off. Just continue to do what you're doing and stay away from anyone or any situation that is going to bring you down from your magnificence and hold you back from truly accelerating and being the best version of you. Don't let them get to you, because you are really honing in on your craft right now. Next card out is the Devil. So yes, again, I feel like there's been a lot of toxicity around you. And maybe you're breaking free from some bad habits that were holding you back from your greatness. And you're not going to give in. You're not going to cave into them anymore. The temptation is going to go away once and for all because you've had it. And you're tired. And you can't do it anymore. And you know that you've got the key to set yourself free. And you can do it. I know you can do it. But you're going to get away from anything, any addictive behaviors, any toxic individuals, any circumstances. Maybe you're reprogramming the way you think. Maybe you're listening to high vibe music and you're reprogramming the whole structure of your brain from a cellular level. And you're saying positive affirmations now. And you're truly believing in you and realizing that you have the potential. You have the skill sets. You have the abilities. You have everything you need to be triumphant and break free from whatever toxic cycle or energy is holding you back from your greatness, whether it be another individual or it's your own stinking thinking or it's your addictions or toxic relationships or people and circumstances that are not letting you fully engage in your magnificence. But you're going to break free from it all. And you've been having too many sleepless nights, a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety, a lot of pressure. And some of this pressure you're putting on yourself. It's internal. It's time to break free from all of this. All of these patterns of behaviors and programs that are not serving your higher self and your highest good. You're going to put it to rest. Next card out is the Fool. The Fool, he's trusting in the universe. He's connected. He's connected with God and the higher planes. And he realizes that he's got all this potential for greatness. He's not fearful. He's not living with all those fears and all those misconceptions and temptations and lower vibrations of this energy. No, he's trusting wholeheartedly that everything is going to work out. He's taking a leap of faith, and that's where you're at. You're going to take a leap of faith. You're going to turn it all around. And you're going to battle tooth and nail to become victorious and go after your dreams. And it's not a small pipe dream. This is a big dream that you're going to bring into the 3D. You're going to manifest. Remember the Empress? She's all about manifestation. You're going to bring it around. This is exciting. The Fool is completely trusting in the universe. And you're going to hold your own. And you're going to win. This is a small victory card right here. The Seven of Wands, yeah. So see how he's raised above all the other wands? Yeah, he's standing in his truth and he's defending his own and saying, I know what I'm worth. I realize my value. And that's exactly what you're going to do. Because you're tired of all the toxicity and you're tired of all the lower vibrations. And you're tired of the sleepless nights and the stress and anxiety, and you realize that you have so much more you can give, and you haven't been giving 100% or 150% because of all these other demands. And I don't know if it's addictions or toxic individuals. You're going to have to plug and play with this situation. But that's why the High Priestess came out, because you got to trust your intuition and the inner guidance that's coming from divine. You got to trust it. Like I said, you've got all these abilities, and you're going to start tapping into them all. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And you're going to say goodbye to this. You're going to say goodbye to this mental trap that's been keeping you prisoner. You've been keeping yourself prisoner, because this is a mental trap that we create ourselves. This doesn't come from outside sources. This is an internal mind trap. It's a prison of the mind. And this kind of go hand in hand, you know, with the temptation card and toxicities and the mind trap. Well, you're breaking free from any of these lower vibrations. You've had enough of it all. And you realize that you have great potential to succeed. And that's what the Fool card is all about, is great potential to succeed. And that's exactly where you're headed. And then we've got Archangel Gabriel coming in, you know. The Temperance card is all about patience and moderation and healing. You know, he's tempering the water between the vases there. And that's exactly what you're going to do, is you're going to hone it all in and bring it back into balance. So this is a beautiful energy, because you're also going to be tapping into divine again. There's a lot of cards here where you're co-creating with divine, or divine is stepping in and helping to guide you or to heal you. And see the rainbow above his wings? This is beautiful, because you have a lot of blessings that are going to come in once you break free from all this toxicity and this addictive behaviors. And when I'm talking about addictions, I'm not talking about just alcohol, if that's what it is, excessive drinking or partying or hanging out with you know, losers, or, you know, lower vibrational individuals that are not awake. It's not about just that. It could be an eating addiction. It could be an obsessive compulsive disorder. It could be anything that keeps you from your greatness. I mean, I know people that exercise, and they're addicted to exercise to the point where it's an addiction, and it's not healthy. So you're honing it all in. Temperance is all about moderation. You're tempering, and you're healing at the same time, and you're awakening. So you've got a lot of angelic help all around you. All you need to do is ask for them to come in and help you to figure out what direction you need to move in. But the other thing too is you have the High Priestess energy here, so you already know what direction you need to move in and what you need to do. Inner wisdom. You got a ton of inner wisdom that's here to help you, and that's why she came out today. You know. And then well, it's not your last card, but the King of Cups. You know, the King of Cups is very compassionate, very understanding. So if this is an energy that you're imbuing, this is someone around you who's vested in you and cares about you and wants to make sure that you get the nurturing and you get the love, the unconditional love and understanding to make it through. Maybe that's what's going on, you know, is you had a beautiful situation in a relationship, you know, but maybe you thought it was beautiful, but you were so caught up in your addictions and the toxicities that were all around you that you didn't see that it was all going to be caving in and it was going to collapse. But it had to, in order for you to wake up and realize that you have so much more to give and offer to another. And maybe that's what happened if this is in regards to a love relationship. You know, if it wasn't, and it was in regards to, you know, career and finance, maybe that had to be an abrupt ending to a career that was very toxic and unhealthy and was really causing you to be ill and sick, physically, mentally, psychologically, energetically, on every domain, you know. There's so many different scenarios going on here. You're just going to have to plug and play. But this person here is truly vested and cares about you. And this is someone that people look up to. He's a king. So this, male or female, and it's just the energies. But this person, so it could be a female too. I read the energies. But this person is truly vested in your welfare and wants to see you succeed. And then after you go through all this healing, you've got another opportunity, Ace of Pentacles coming in. So you're starting over, and this is a beautiful, brand new start, moving in the divine direction of abundance. Like, this can really play out and land you huge dividends, not just monetarily, but in every regard, this could help you, you know, build a legacy for future generations. That's how powerful this energy is here. This coin that's being divinely guided and handed to you. So you have a lot of opportunities to turn this situation all around, you know, and you got to remember that the sun came out, and that's the most favorable major arcana card in the deck. I mean, out of all the cards, all 78 cards, this is all about illumination. This is all about happiness, and we're talking happiness for a lifetime. This card is beautiful. It's about a happy home, illumination in every regard, joy, all the higher vibrations that really make you feel warm and fuzzy from the inside out. Wow, this is beautiful. Now let's see, I know this reading went a little bit over, but I wanted to see what other messages from Work Your Light wanted to come out. Do we have any messages from Work Your Light for my beautiful Aries as they're going through this major transformation in their lives during Scorpionic season, which is so appropriate at this time of year to be going through this? Now get rid of those skeletons in the closet once and for all. You can do it, Aries. I know you can. I have faith in you. We all have to go through, you know, the dark night of the, I mean, what do they call that? The shadow side, the dark night of the soul. That's what it's called, the dark night of the soul. What are the messages that want to come forward with my Work Your Light deck? Please and thank you, Spirit. And this is for Aries. Any messages that want to come forward? There we go. Protection. No, shoot, I forgot my glasses. Let me see. Call back your power. Oh, yeah, call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. That's exactly what I told you earlier. It's time for you to get serious now, Aries. Call back your power and cut those toxic cords once and for all. I know you can do it. I believe in you, Aries. This is a powerful energy. I just want you to see that. See, it's just reaffirming what I had told you during the reading with all that toxic energy. All right, let me see. I wanted to give you one other card before I let you go. This is from my Conscious Spirit deck. Woo! Archangel Michael! Archangel Michael's here! I am grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. So call on Archangel Michael. This is an affirmation. Please, please call on Archangel Michael. He's here for you as well, Aries. That is so beautiful. You have so much support here, not just in the physical arena, but in the ethereal arena. You know, all the different dimensions of life. You know, the galactic planets. You know, all your ancestors. Just your entire entourage is here helping you. So call on them. Please call on them all. And Archangel Michael especially, because he came out for you. Look at that. All right. So that was beautiful. Please go ahead and like, subscribe, and share so we can really grow a beautiful star family here at Star Essence Awaken. I hope you enjoyed this. Please comment down below. I love to read your messages. And if you want a private reading, you can hit me up at staressenceawaken@gmail.com. Again, have a beautiful Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Eat an extra slice of pumpkin pie for me. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you again. All right, Aries. Love and light always. Bye-bye.